You no come, me I no come. How come, belle come? Bass, 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 bass. Guys, you don't shell it.
You're going to shut the Wathoni, because I'm not speaking to you.
Is it true?
I'm not paying. No, you're going to shut up. But because this is not even about.
See how you're reacting again.
I'm going to react how the I want to react. I'm talking to Ebuka and you're opening your stupid mouth to talk.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
For me.
Come back to sapni labe orun. Tisapti. Wait see with this. Alright, so today Ebuka tell you that, you know what, let's just cut to the chase. Let's start breaking these tables, because why not? We don't wait. So he started off with the whole Dorothy and Xoxo situationship, friendship, you know, call it whatever you want to call it, but that's what Ebuka started with today. So first things first, yeah, they played us a clip of Dorothy having a conversation with Xoxo about Nengi. You guys remember all those their long conversations and everything. Fine. So after Ebuka completed the video, it was now time for them to do what? Shalaye. Ebuka actually asked Xoxo if he saw the triangle thing between him, Nengi, and Dorothy, and he was like, no, he didn't see it, because for him, the way he saw Dorothy was, you are my G, you know, I got you, you got me, I can tell you whatever it is, regardless of whatever the topic is, I can come to you and tell you about it. That's exactly how I saw Dorothy. And for Nengi, it has always been the same. I liked the girl, like I've always liked her from the beginning and everything, and so that was how I saw it. I did not see any triangle whatnot here and there. Now Ebuka decided to move over to Katrina, and he's like, Katrina, during the show you called Dorothy a side chick. What did you mean by that? Wait till you see when make you call Dorothy side chick, you know. And then Katrina was trying to explain herself that for her, she felt that Dorothy actually had something for Xoxo, and Xoxo also felt the same way for Dorothy. And also she felt that Nengi had something for Prince, because on Prince's birthday, you guys remember that day they were giving their speeches and all of that. Nengi's own speech was deep, when she even called the boy baby, you know, God will bless you, God will uplift you, God will do this one, God will the speech was very, very deep. So Katrina took that very serious, because for her, she actually liked Nengi and Prince together. She was rooting for them, she was, you know, shipping them and all of that. So she did not see Xoxo and Dorothy as just friends. For her, Xoxo actually liked Dorothy's personality more than he liked her physique. You know, the person he was attracted to was Nengi. Now when Katrina still did talk, now Wathoni just say, okay, I have something to say. Now that's where the problem now started. Wathoni now said, okay, according to Wathoni, you say, see, Dorothy, you know, say you like Xoxo. Forget what this things like. You like the guy. It was obvious. Like, this is not something, you know, them say you like him. Because if you don't like the boy, why be say the guy they tell you about the babe when you like, then you the vex. That's why he's your friend. If person not your friend, he go fit come meet you say, see, my babe they fuck up. And to be honest, see, let me just tell you people, I'm going to give you my own truth, like what I think. If you like, take it. If you like, don't take it. Coco be say, you not go feel beat me from the screen. Personally, I felt at that time that Dorothy had feelings for Xoxo. Yes, I said it. I said it. If the internet wants scatter, make it scatter. I agree with Wathoni. I actually felt at the time that Dorothy was catching feelings. Maybe initially she did not want to catch feelings, though, and that one self did. But from what we could see, her body language, you know, her expressions, yes, she was going on ahead to give him advice, or do this, do this, do this. But deep down, if we go tell ourselves the truth, she been dey catch feelings. Now, because Wathoni was saying this thing and was just hammering on it and blah blah blah, and Dorothy got angry. Like, Wathoni, you will shut the F up. You will shut the F up, you bitch who put your mouth for. See? Killer you wait till we talk. Almost, I swear my head is hot. Guys, it was crazy today. Like, let me just tell you, Dorothy now even opened up that, see, the person she actually liked was Prince. Hey, did you know that? Because I did it, okay? She said the person where she liked that time, saying a Prince, that she even called Xoxo, you come. Put yourself in my shoes. How would you feel if you are always, you know, like she just told Ozo to put himself in her shoes, because he keeps coming back and forth with this is, you know, relationship wahala with Nengi. Today he wants to talk to her, tomorrow he doesn't want to talk to her. And you know, this is the person I like. How do you think he's going to be perceiving us? Because we spend a lot of time together and it's not like anything is going on. You know, she just did explain, but guys just kept on going. I did not have any feelings for Ozo. I don't know why people always think that. I don't know why everybody here thinks that I had feelings for the guy. I did not have feelings for him. The person I actually liked was Prince. I say, okay, Sister Dorothy, we get it now. Like, it's fine, it's okay, we accept it. Okay, Ebuka even went on to ask Dorothy about her dislike for Nengi, and Dorothy is like, it's simple. Every time this guy is coming to me, you know, he's telling me stuff about the girl, and it's almost like, what is wrong with the babe? Like, what exactly is wrong with the babe? Wathoni Mako took mouth again. Now they give him the second round, you know. Dorathy was not there to play, just they attack Wathoni. In fact, she even threatened Ebuka. She was like, Ebuka, if she speaks again, if Wathoni speaks again, I'm going to walk out of this studio. I'm like, you? Voila. Dorathy even went on to tell us that she doesn't speak to Ozo right now, like they are not even on talking terms. And for her, she actually felt like during the show, Ozo was deliberately playing games with both her and Nengi, and it was just really irritating, because when she came out of the show, she saw a lot of things and it was just like, why would this guy do something like this? So right now, they barely talk, like they are not friends, zero friendship. I did not know that. Like, what? Now, when it was now time for Ozo to talk about the whole, you know, him not talking to Dorathy outside the show and everything, Ozo explained that for him, part of the reason he's not also speaking to Dorathy is because he felt like, you are my friend, you be my G, and they tell you stuff. Now I got evicted from the show. You now go back to the girl that you know how I feel about her, and you are now telling her stuff about me that, oh, he's outside, you know what he's doing, so you say better do your own, because once you come out of here, there'll be 1 million other guys as well. Like, why would you be putting such ideas in her head, knowing fully well that this is how I feel about her, and you call yourself my friend? Because, you know, Dorathy was going on and on, like, you sit there, you talk to me about friendship, referring back to that conversation they had yesterday. Now, Ebuka now tilted the camera to Nengi, and he's like, Nengi, tell us, how did you feel about this whole Ozo, Dorathy matter and everything? And Nengi was actually very, for me today, Nengi was very honest, very composed, as opposed to some of the others where we say, they try, they force themselves to speak for them, but the thing not the work. Auntie Katrina, can you stop that thing you were doing there? It was giving me a lot of headache. I did not know if it was American English or British. Just speak normal one, we understand. But anyways, Nengi was like, see, after the show, I felt a little bit of resentment towards Dorathy, and that was because I saw clips of where she was calling me an attention-seeking bitch, of me trying to do things that she was doing, just trying to copy her and all of that. But for her, she also feels like Ozo had a role to play in that, because, I mean, why would you constantly go to Dorathy to tell her negative things about me? It would obviously affect the way Dorathy would feel about me, so it was really understandable hearing the things that Dorathy said about her at the time. And for me, I felt like it was really nice of Nengi to actually point it out there, like in front of everybody, that yes, so Ozo, see, even before the reunion, I don't really tell Ozo say him mess up, because now him they carry talk go they meet Dorathy, and for her it's all in the past now. You know, Ebuka now asked Nengi, right now, do you speak with Dorathy? And she was like, well, we don't really talk. We only talk when necessary or when we see. You know, they're not friends and they're not enemies. They're just there. And for me, that's okay. I keep saying this thing. You don't necessarily have to be best of friends. Just find common grounds. Move on. Mind your business, okay? Ebuka now decided to find out from Prince, who at the time was Dorathy's paddy. And you know, when he asked Prince, okay, Prince, so do you think that Dorathy actually had feelings for Ozo? He was like, no, I did not see it. You know, she was just friends with him, and she just did not like the fact that he kept going back and forth. You know, today you come for advice, you take the advice, then you go against the advice. Like, for him, he felt like that was the only thing that made Dorathy very irritated, and that was why she wanted to just withdraw from the whole friendship and all of that. So for him, Dorathy did not have feelings. Now, it is at this point I'm going to ask you people in the comment section, tell me, do you think, like, use your church mind, answer this question. Not go to say, hey, my favorite. Do you think, with your church mind now, that Dorathy had feelings for Ozo at that initial time? Of course, we know that later on during the show, it wasn't, you know, I mean, there were a lot of things involved, but that initial time, do you think that Dorathy liked Ozo? Because my own answer, na capital yes. I'm sorry. is yes. As in, yes times 1,000. Guys, after they drag this matter, drag Katrina was not like, at this point, yeah, that she felt very bad. She regretted the conversation she had with Xoxo, where she was telling Xoxo to leave Nengi because she didn't know that it was that deep and all of that. But then this same Katrina constantly open Xoxo nyash. Cause say, okay, Ebuka, I have something to say.
Xoxo came to my room. He was very down.
Yeah.
Absolutely very down.
What's going on here?
He needed revenge. He wanted to make Nengi jealous. He wanted me to help him make Nengi jealous.
Which one come to your room? What is he coming to do in your room? And she was like, he came to my room. He was very down. He was complaining to me that his family, his fans, they were very embarrassed. They were ashamed of him because they follow Nengi bumper to bumper for the house. Even Greece show in talent, show waiting, showcase in talent and everything. And so right now he wants revenge, that he wants to pay Nengi back. So he wants to do something that will make Nengi jealous, and he wanted Katrina to be a part of it. Now so we hear up today. You said you shock her because he shocked me too. Now I also say no, that did not happen. Katrina said, huh? You are lying, you are a liar. You said it. In fact, I was a part of it. That night you did not talk to Nengi. We took pictures, we were dancing, we did this, we did that. We did all of that because you said that you wanted Nengi to feel jealous. When Uncle Ebuka asked Xoxo, can you explain it to us? He can say no. The reason I did not speak to Nengi that night was because of the law that said the evicted housemates must not have like any deep conversation with any housemates in the house, especially because they already knew who the winner was going to be. And that's exactly why he did not have any conversation with Nengi. Because why would he even want to, revenge? Like, what did she do to him that will make you want to revenge? Then Uncle Praise now said, Xoxo, you may not remember. Maybe you don't remember, or maybe you are lying, I don't know. But that day, you went to Katrina's room. Ebuka now asked Praise, okay, Praise, did you hear the conversation? Like, did you hear when he was saying it? Praise was like, see, guy, if people they talk when they don't want me you hear, when you enter, they go stop to the talk. And that's just confirmed. Like, if you are saying something you don't want a third party to hear, when the third party comes in, you just automatically shut up or you change the topic. So he didn't just give himself brain, can't come out the room. So it was obvious to him that they were saying something, but he just did not know what exactly they were talking about. And Katrina was just like, Xoxo, you are lying. I give up on you. I say, voila. For no day the bedroom, we had the true conversation. So at this point, we don't really know what they really talk. Because Xoxo say not be so. Katrina say na so. So I don't know. Okay, now it was time for Praise to explain to us what was going on between him and Nengi and the conversation he had with Neo. Now for Prince, it's like, yes, I liked her and she liked me as well. But before that time, yeah, every night that they get conversation, everybody go they ask, who do you like in the house? Who do you like in the house? And he always just said, nobody and everything. And they just felt like, no, you're close to this person, you are close to this person. Who exactly do you like? And then he was just forced to say Nengi, which I do not believe. Uncle Prince, you were feeling the girl. Which one can't be say because they ask you can't say Nengi, you like her. You like her. Forget say I like you, but you like the babe. Okay? You like her, so leave that matter. Anyway, he say he tell Nengi say he like him, and Nengi also told him that she likes him as well. And then that the conversation he had with Neo was advising him that, okay, since Nengi and Xoxo are not really in good terms now, that Prince should apply pressure. This pressure thing is a serious topic in Biggest house. Say he should apply pressure because Xoxo is not really doing it, and that for him, say he also they feel the babe, say himself like the babe. Question now is, was V already in the picture? Neo can say yes, V was there, but they were still touching. They never click like this. This is exactly what he did. So they never really click. That time they still they touch. Okay? Neo actually agreed that yes, he said it. But then he allowed Prince finish. Prince now went on. It was like Neo even said that he wants them to bring Nengi down. And in my mind, I'm like, bring Nengi down as what? Bring her down from where exactly? I don't really understand. Now Prince cause say it was like if it was outside, and Neo said if it was outside, it was just a matter of getting one of his guys who has G-Wagon, just take her on a date 1 or 2 times, buy an iPhone, all those kind of things, just so that the girl go fall. But say he no get the working tools, he no get the facility. Now Ebuka say, who should be facilities again? Who should be working tools? Neo now said at this point, see, I need to, explain myself. Yes, I had this conversation, but I did not come to you, Prince, to give you advice like, guy, this is what you should do. We were having a general conversation, and I'm like, see, anybody we want toast babe like Nengi, you guys get the working tools, you guys get the facilities, like your back got strong. In other words, you have to be wealthy, you have to be okay to chase a babe like Nengi. And that's what I meant. I did not come to you to say, hey, apply pressure or pursue him or no pursue him. So not come twist my word. As much as I said those things you said, yes, I talk and say anybody who want pursue Nengi, guys do alright, guys get facility. But I did not say that you should do this or you should do that. And even Neo and Nengi, they still chop knuckle because Nengi agrees, say yes, so any guy who want pursue her must to have working tools and facilities. So that's a clue in case you want to pursue the babe. Do you have facility? Do you have working tools? If no, click out. If yes, clicking. Ebuka also addressed the whole issue of Nengi looking for loyalty, and Prince is not loyal, he's not this one, it's not this one. Ebuka was like, how far? How did you come from, oh, you have a relationship outside, to saying Prince is not loyal, to not even talking? In fact, right now, you're not even talking to Prince at all. Like, waiting happened. And she's like, well, for her, she actually liked Prince, yes. But then she just really knew that the guy wasn't loyal. The day she had that fight with Lucy, where we say they insult themselves. For her, she felt like Prince could have actually come to ask her, like, what happened, just hear her own side of the story, or better still, just try to console her and everything. But then Prince just acted like he was nothing. That didn't pain Nengi. And if not me to go pay me, you call yourself my friend, if you put your mouth for my matter. You know if you put your mouth for my matter. What kind of friend is that? You carry your friendship enter toilet because I don't need that. Okay? So for her, she felt like Prince was not loyal, and that was when she actually cut him off. Like, see, this guy cancelled, Ebuka now asked Nengi that, okay, Nengi, calm down. So do you see how it is possible for people to start thinking that you were using Xoxo and you were using Prince at the same time? Knowing fully well that you already said you had a relationship outside and all of that. And Nengi's like, no, I don't see how I was causing any triangle, because from the beginning, I made sure to state facts. I told them that I did not want any relationship in the house. I told them that I had a relationship outside. And in Biggie's house, everybody needs a friend. So if this person is not talking to you, you try to pursue friendship with this other person. Around that time for her, also wasn't talking to her after they had that truth or dare thing where Prince and her did the whole best sex position thing and all of that. That kind of got also really pissed. He wasn't talking to her. And for her, she needed a friend, which is why she had to port to Prince. So it wasn't a case of using anybody. Ebuka now asked Kidwire, do you actually think that Nengi was playing games? And for Kidwire, he's like, no, Nengi is just a very playful person, and she's just like that. She wasn't playing games with anybody, she wasn't doing all of that stuff. Then Ebuka was asking Nengi again that, okay, Nengi, so you don't even see how you were using these guys? And she's like, use them for what? Use them as how? I don't understand. I wasn't using anybody. I'm just someone who needed a friend, and if this person did not talk to me, I try to talk to this person and all of that. And I actually cut off Prince completely after that whole Lucy's fight. So how did I use them? I did not use them. So guys, again, let me know in the comment section, do you actually think that Nengi was using Prince and what's his name now, Xoxo, during the show? Because for me, at some point, it felt that way. See, this one not be matter of fave or no fave. If my fave fuck up, I could tell her. For me, at some point, I felt like Nengi was just flirting around. But then towards the end of the show, I realized that that's just her personality. She's just someone that likes to be around guys. She not really carry anything for mind. Yes, we know say she been like what's the name? She like Xoxo. At some point, it was really deep, and at some point, it was really deep for her and Prince. It was just a whole lot of mixed feelings here and there. But generally speaking, I for one felt like initially she was using them. But then I can't understand, say, okay, now so she be. Why Ebuka can ask Prince, okay, Prince, tell us your own side. How did you get to the point where people were no more talking, you and Nengi? And Prince is like, well, for me, it was during that time when I heard like somebody had told me that Nengi and Xoxo had a shower together. They bathed together. In case you not hear me well, so they bathed together, and he's like, if they are bathing together, waiting can remain. So that's when he now gave her that 2 days ultimatum thing. Like, if he still finds her flirting around, he's just going to cut her off. Almost see, let them just be cutting themselves up. I don't even tire. I know what they want to make, they just do. But guys, let me tell you, coming next, the one where they will show us on Monday, that one said go hot, because now Prince and T-Badge, their bass bows now in the shows while I'm not the finish. Anyways guys, that's basically everything that happened on today's episode. It was quite lengthy, like advert plenty, yes, but content day. That is why this video long. So if you watch the video till now, you'll be the real MVP. I bet more than they watch my advert because since somehow, so Mona watch advert so that we'll go fit cash out. Alright, if you guys enjoyed watching this video, please don't forget to give me a very big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and maybe tomorrow, well, like tomorrow later in the day, we'll have a conversation about it. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I really have to go to bed now. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye guys.